Welcome everybody, we are starting into our ESO Housing Hike. This is showcasing creative player houses in The Elder Scrolls Online. Looking at the cool things you can do with the houses, with the furnishings, and with a little bit of creativity and design, you can do amazing things, infinite possibilities. And I'm J.R. Ellis, I'll be your tour guide right now as we visit a bunch of homes on the PC EU server. This is something I stream live each week at twitch.tv/JREllis. You're always welcome to join during the live stream, or if you're watching on the YouTube VOD, if you could please subscribe, that will help a lot. So, there's no particular theme to the housing hike. We'll go and tour some houses. We have 5 to tour today. We're starting here in Drop Stitch's Serenity Falls Estate, who has been gracing us with a lot of awesome mechanical builds in recent weeks, but they decided to make a town this week. And it's beautiful. Love this. Using a lot of the new Markar structural pieces. Drop Stitch is just amazingly talented with how they are able to put things together in a way to create these custom structures, or lots of times making sci-fi airships and cool things like that too. I don't think that we'll see anything like that today, but we do have a lovely town. Love the composition on this, love the color, love just the general environment of this. It's a very peaceful place, a great home with the Serenity Falls here as well, with all the water features and all the good stuff. Twitch chat is here, and they'll be emoting and doing good stuff with us. Be doing some giveaways later after the housing hike. Oh, what a beautiful structure. I really like how they have a lot of metal and display cases embedded within the structure there. It really picks up the sunlight here. Probably feel a little bit different at night. I think it was probably good timing to come at day. Really see all the colors from the wisteria and the rhododendron and all the different plants that are about too. Love the custom bridges. Really framing these well, using elsewhere structural pieces, using solitude structural pieces, kind of thinking about how this town might actually operate, you know, with the lanterns and everything going on. And we have different buildings. It looks like I can access them too. So let's go and see what they have. We have some sort of a serving area with food, restaurant, beautiful views. Come have a sit here. Maybe not. maybe not. Trying to sit. Oh, we'll sit here. There we go. Beautiful view, beautiful view. It is gorgeous, yes. Fresh food. Yeah, everything has a very, clean, pristine feel to it. Everything feels fresh, very lively here. Everything that you add as far as different plants and pets. Love the butterflies and things like that just give it a nice, peaceful feel as well. We have some sort of a tailor shop. Maybe like a barber shop. These remind me of barber shop stools. We do have a broom, maybe to clean up the hair. Could be some sort of a hairstylist. Something like that. It's like a dressing room. Hair salon? It feels something like that. I definitely like the custom chairs on the little bit like a swivel. There, it's custom. Going custom with that. Ooh, I like the custom chandelier here too. Just a couple furnishings to make that work. Using 3 furnishings on that one. We have the Dark Elf Basin, and then some sort of a sconce, maybe a clockwork sconce, and then the elsewhere light in the middle there. Okay, cool. Cool. A little subtle thing. You probably wouldn't even really see that. Just really paying attention to detail on these. Okay. Really fun place. Let's go explore this more. Custom doorway too. That's cool. Don't really see that a lot. I have to really be careful with the spacing on that to make it work. Okay, more of a town with different houses and merchant areas. More like a house area. Very peaceful next to the water. More living area this way. Or maybe even like a hotel or in-room type of a thing. Great use of these Markarth towers. These are actually craftable. They're surprisingly affordable, considering how large they are. Oh, there's more down below too, if I can get there. Can I get there? Oh, I don't want to jump down, necessarily. I could. Probably ought not to, though. How beautiful with the bridge. I love this custom bridge. Using lots of different pieces to make that. Or is that Is that part of the house? That might be part of the house. They did add the lanterns to it. Oh, it is part of the house. That's just Serenity Falls. It comes with a nice bridge. Rip. I should know my house is better. Okay, and we have a lovely seating area down here. Seems like the more social, messy part of the town. Yeah, the revolving door up above was really creative. Lots of drinks. Definitely not a commonly used house. It was a little bit more of a pricey one. Love the use of the Merkmeyer walkways to make the roof for this. And I think that's pretty well it. Oh, we do have just a couple things down in the water. Maybe a boat being stored up there. Fantastic build from Drop Stitch. With the town next to the waterfall. Very inviting place. Kind of a touristy type of a place too, which... just everything seems to be exactly where it ought to be. Okay, beautiful from Drop Stitch. Just waiting for aliens to attack or something. Even making a lot of plants and rocks all the way up there. So, like, this entire... everything that you see up there, it feels so natural. It's like the buildings are set into the mountainside, but the mountainside has been added there too. So, really thinking about how to create this. Drop Stitch says, thanks for checking it out. Thank you, thank you. Really fun. Beautiful, beautiful town. And we'll continue along to a totally different house as we continue through our housing hike today. So thinking about structure and composition and colors and how do you use the furnishings in creative ways too, like those custom hair salons chairs. Really cool way of doing that. It's using different furnishings and in ways that maybe they weren't intended to be used for originally, but people come up with all sorts of creative ways of using them. Okay, so Zulu Skunk up next has an Altmer home in there. Well, we see that here. Altmer Dominion. More of a high elf type of a thing. Looks like we are probably going to go to one of the wings specifically. This is probably the halls of Colossus. Ooh, just changing up the textures on this. Okay. Yeah, the eagle motif will be probably a common thing here. Ooh, very fancy. A lot of marble and columns. Definitely feels more like Altmer style that way. We do have a second floor going on up there. I'll have to make my way up there, but let's look at this place first. So it looks like this would be an older place, maybe been reclaimed. We have columns that have broken down over time, but, you know, just kind of ended up being a feature of this place. Maybe nearly paying some respects to what was here before. Beautiful little garden with all the broken up marble there. I really like the look on it. That's a good focal point. And then, what do we have here? We have a busy kitchen. A lot of bright things here. Custom countertop. Ooh, I really like how they've done that with the clockwork plating on the top and then the solitude walls down below. Or Markarth. I think they're Markarth stairs or something that they're upside down. All the fresh food in the back. I see the steam coming up. It's perfect. Can I get back here? Yeah, let's look at what's cooking. What's cooking here? You have half a chicken cooking here. Perfect. Very bright. They've really changed up the look of this place. Kind of reclaiming it. A lot of practical things you can add to your house too, like crafting stations, transmute stations, you can add target skeletons, things like that. So they have style and functionality here. We do have a gate, a void. Goes somewhere. It's a bit magical. Maybe make me think of a mage of some sort. So this is a custom structure. They do have a portal here using a Central Housing Tools add-on. You can actually program this so that it will travel you to a different home. Any home that you choose, you just have to add that there. I don't want to do that right now. I'll focus on this Altmer home for now. All different eagle imagery. Drop Stitch in chat says that they saw this the other day. Looks fantastic. I really like how they've added a lot of plants about. It definitely gives it a well-tended type of a feel. A lot of care going into it. Very well maintained. Lots of love. And then this second story going up and up and up. We have custom divider here using all the paintings. Oh, that's a kind of a cool way of offsetting the bathroom here. Adding a privacy wall, privacy divider, using the paintings. A bit more colorful. Oop. Instead of just using a normal divider. Maybe they were a painter in another life. They decided just to use them for a wall here. I like how they've kind of patched them all together so that they just fit together perfectly. Very colorful way of doing this, too. And bedroom over this way. Then we have a Citric bed, so it still has this kind of magical feel to it. Oh, beautiful shrine. For Morwa, I believe. I like how they have that custom flower arrangement that she's holding. That's actually not part of that. Definitely customize this. I like the stairways up, using the orchid seals, a golden pathway. Beautiful with all the flowers. Different basins and books and things that might be used for different rituals. And yeah, I'm just really digging the flowers here, using like an aloe plant, some daedra thorn flowers, some weird bloom cluster flowers. This makes it feel very much more alive here. Kind of makes it feel like it's part of this place. Again, I'm using lots of plants here. Otherwise it would feel maybe a little too timeless. Kind of a cold statue. It adds some life to it, I think, in a literal way. And figurative. Okay, yeah, what a beautiful, beautiful sight here. And since we're way up high, we have amazing views of everything out and about, too. Beautiful blue sky about. Okay, lovely build, lovely build. Yeah, I really like the reveal here, too. It's just very peaceful. And I think that will pretty well do it. Big custom structure here. I think the main reason that they have the custom structure here is just so it kind of builds up to this, and then it just really opens up with the sky. So just kind of making use of the home and some of the things that might kind of be in the way otherwise, as far as obstructing your views. Kind of directing your guests the way that you want them to go so that they get the best experience when they come to visit. Sorry about the camera. I'm just having struggles with the columns. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. It's a really good balance here of structural pieces that could stand here for centuries. Beautiful colors on all the plants. Statues, so a little bit of like a more human creative element being added there as well. And comfy benches and everything, which gives it a more, hey, you can come and sit here even today. You're welcome to do that. I think they've just done a great job of making it work well. Peaceful. Okay, and we'll keep going along. I don't think I missed anything here. Oh no, I might have UI problems going forward. Oh well, that's fine. We'll keep going along with our housing hike. Good way of using a statue. I think that's one thing a lot of people will do, maybe to be critical, is they will get a statue and they'll just plunk it down in the house because they want to show it off, because they earned it, or they spent a lot of gold on it, or got the achievement for something. I think it's usually best to incorporate them into the house a bit, or modify them a little bit. So even just adding those flowers there, or kind of dressing up around it, making it feel a little bit, it elevates it a little bit, instead of just kind of being off by itself. Anyway, up next we have Kellner's Erstwhile Sanctuary. So I thought that was a perfect way of doing it in that previous house, by Zulu Skunk. Okay, so next up we have Kellner's Erstwhile Sanctuary. They have, okay, a little bit of backstory on this one. They say the Dark Brotherhood discovered an abandoned Imperial prison, and they decided to make it more of a permanent setting here, a permanent sanctuary. Okay, so Erstwhile Sanctuary is I would generally say affiliate or associated with the Dark Brotherhood. It's a good place for it. Kind of this hidden, secretive place with the different caves and everything. But what we'll have here is it'll be repurposed a little bit because we'll have a bit of an Imperial influence, which we don't quite see here yet, but I think we'll open up to that. I really like how they've taken this cave and they've made it even more cave-like, like adding the various cave rocks and making it feel a lot more condensed, even adding these support structures and things like that. These are not part of the house normally, so Erstwhile Sanctuary is pretty open otherwise, so they've definitely made this feel a little bit more scary, like, oh, is that going to give away? I don't know. I don't feel safe, necessarily. Okay, and then it does open up. Oh, it really does open up to a Imperial prison here. You can see all the grates and things. Kind of a sewer type of a feel to it. But a lot of Dark Brotherhood imagery kind of repurposing this. Caviest cave I've seen in a while. Looks great. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so let's go explore. Okay, so Dark Brotherhood peoples maybe reclaiming this place, setting up camp here. Places to eat. So it'd have to be a functional place. Places to eat and sleep and things like that. And plot. Maybe a bit of plotting here. Oh yeah, you can definitely see like all the prison cells up above. So you can imagine wardens patrolling this place and keeping an eye on all the prisoners. So it doesn't seem like very many of the prisoners from before survived. Uh-oh. Very cold, depressing place. So if anything, the funny thing about that is that the Dark Brotherhood are maybe maintaining this a little bit better. It has plants and things growing in it. It has the colorful banners. Has fresh foods and everything cooking in the other room. Nice soft bedding. Like there are a couple changes to it that make it a little bit more hospitable than the prison feel to it. Even though the Dark Brotherhood themselves aren't going to be people you probably want to really be associating with or running across. Well, you probably won't see much of them unless if you're really part of them. Yeah, so we have the different prison cells here. Oh, yep, with the previous tenants. Still there. Okay, and then looks like there are more to go back around to. Is this how I came in? Uh-oh. Is this the entryway? Oh no, this is not. Oh, it's like a secret extra cave. Oh yeah, so we have the Sweet Mother here. Really dressing that up. Again, I like how they've built this in with the statue here. And then just really modified this with all the cave rocks. And then adding the candles and the skulls down below. A couple of plants there. With the Dark Brotherhood color scheme. With basically the blacks and the reds. Beautiful. Would be great for ESO's Twitter ask for altars. Oh yeah, so they had a... What's that? Colin Lee and... Oh, I don't remember the name of the other person. Had a write-up about how can you make an awesome altar in ESO. And you can go and check up a write-up about that. Oh, there we go. Everly has a link here. Perfect. Dropstitch says it's like those old circular Victorian prisons with a central guard. Cool design. Yeah, and then we have Dark Brotherhood taking over this place. Fresh victims here. Or maybe they're just cleaning up from the prison here. Decided to keep some trophies. Add to the pile. Training grounds. Oh, I like this. With target dummies. These are very custom. I like the bucket head. Very clever with the upside down sacks. It's like, this is our mark. Can you hit them right there? Not quite. A little off to the side there. Better keep practicing. Dark Brotherhood normally a little sneakier than throwing an axe at your face, but here we go. More like poisons. This is more of what I think of. We have like an alchemy corner here. All the poisons. Be a little bit more stealthy, a little bit more sneaky. A little bit not quite sure what hit yet type of a thing. Or axe to the face works too, I suppose. Maybe that's why they have to use poison. Well, failed my axe throwing at face challenge again. I guess I'll just go with poison again. That's fine, that's fine. So we have a bottle of poison. Specifically for our next target here. In... Oh no, what city is it? Oh no. Oh no, I should be able to tell. Would be Deshawn, right? Wait, is it? Oh no, I think it's Deshawn. Correct me, Twitch. Miss Deshawn, okay. Okay. I should know. I should. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss any other... Oh, who would they be targeting in Deshawn? Hopefully it's not our lovely guild trader. Hiea got onto the list of the Dark Brotherhood. I hope not. I need her for all the sales. It's a spicy econ vendor. I know, it might be. Hopefully not. A bit brighter here with the forge and everything. I think I saw about everything. So, yeah, beautiful atmosphere. Seems like maybe the Dark Brotherhood might keep some of the relics from the Imperial prison here. Maybe they're not quite done cleaning everything out yet. Maybe they just like the atmosphere, right? Been disloyal lately. Needs to be reminded. Uh-oh. Very well might be that. Okay, I think that'll be do it. Could be a rival vendor. It totally makes sense. Okay, we'll keep moving along. Thank you, Kellner, with the invite. I have a feeling I might have missed a room, but I'll have to keep going for now. Try to keep things relatively quickly paced for the housing hike. Okay, next up we have a Moonsugar Meadow from 6 Alarak, who has a bit of a backstory, which I shall read once we get in here. Okay, it's going to be a lore-friendly-ish... Oh, they have a big... Oh my gosh, big tower. Well, let's find out. What's this about? We have Altmer Dominion. We have a big tower in the Moonsugar. So this has all been built up from scratch. Actually, everything I see here is not part of the house. Okay, they have... Okay, this is what 6 Alarak says. I'd like to invite you to Weltarnabai, my Moonsugar Meadow. It's a big but linear build with 2 areas. And they like to stay lore-friendly, while exploring avenues the Elder Scrolls has not done much with. I might be paraphrasing it badly. Okay, we might see what happened if the Dominion, the Altmer Dominion here, got its hand on the Dwemer's lost flight tech and used it to boost their position in the war, the Three Banners War. The names that of the tower... I'm sorry. Weltarnabai, meaning Sky Passage in Aliadune. So Sky Passage. Okay, so piecing this together... I'm sorry, I butchered that horribly. Okay, so what would happen if the Altmer Dominion got their hands on some clockwork tech that allowed them to take control of the skies? Okay, that's probably what I should have just gone with from the get-go. Okay, so we have a great entry here. So we have a tower. Love the look of it. So we'll have a bit of like an Altmer feel to it for the most part. High elf feel, kind of central to the Dominion. And with a lot of the... Ooh. We have 6 Alarak there. Thank you. And we have a big tower. Okay, well, let's get up this tower. The tower itself, very impressive. It's very tall. It's a little nauseating how high up I'm going. I think I'm... Oh, still not up. Still going up. It was a very tall tower. I could definitely tell that. Using all of these lovely walls and the columns. Ooh, yeah. So we're at the top. In the Moonsugar. Oh, it feels like we're at the top. And we do have... Oh, yeah. So we have some dwarven scavenge plates and things like that, too. So there we go. So it's like 2 parts of the build. we have the tower, and then we have access to the skies. We'll have complete control of the skies, which is a little dizzy. Bomb Salem says this build is insanely good. Okay, awesome, awesome. So we have a giant clockwork tech flying machine. Awesome, awesome. Repurposed by the Altmer Dominion to take control of the war. To get an upper hand here. Okay, well, let's go look at this. What all is in here? What's making it tick? It feels like it shouldn't really be able to fly. It feels very condensed and heavy and metallic, but let's go look into it. It must have a lot of power to it, right? Oh, I see they have, like, we're gonna tar people from the sky. Yeah, that's what we need in Cyrodiil, right? Flying tar machines. Boiling oil. Oh yeah, let's go find that Daggerfall Covenant Zerg and pour flaming oil on them. Sounds good, sounds good. Okay. EP, of course, would never resort to such Zerg balls. Of course. Oh, we have like a control room. Love all of the different mechanical components in here. Just imagine that flipping different levers and everything will make different things happen. Make the wings flap. Does it have wings? Make the engines power up. Has steering mechanisms. Awesome, awesome. That's why EP loses, because they don't Zerg ball. Hey! Hey! Can't win here. Love the internal structure of it. Using a lot of Alinor wood inside, so makes a lot of sense with the high elf stylings on this. Again, kind of like the Dominion have repurposed this. They've retextured the inside of it, but mostly using this clockwork technology to make this flying machine. I love all the mirrors here, just to add some texture and break it up, and it really draws your attention. Very shiny feel to it. Or even just using those dragon chancel doors just for the gold texture on it. Again, kind of gives it an older feel, and again, kind of ties together with the clockwork metallic look on everything. Oh, we have an amazing, like, central meeting room. That is really awesome with the eagle motif there. People are liking the Altmer things on EU lately. Okay. Fantastic. I love the way that the display cases just have this really radial feel to it. I would guess that they use essential housing tools to align that just so perfectly. I like the symmetry of that, though, so you can use add-ons to add a bit more of like a geometric type of pattern. I think it works perfectly there. Not to take away from it, I think it's beautiful the way that it's presented. And with the eagle motif central there. Fantastic. Gorgeous build, gorgeous. And then, again, kind of using a lot of the Alinor furnishings throughout this, and gives it more of a realistic type of a feel too. Like, oh, where are we moving? I like this, like, focal point. Oh, why is everybody attacking Deshawn? Oh my gosh. What is it? What is it? Oh, we have a, is that a cigar? It's clever. They use like an axe handle, just kind of shoving that in there, and then like an incense down below. Imagine a high elf chomping on a cigar there. That's funny. With the poison. Hey, maybe this builds off the previous one. We have the poison. It's been delivered. We're going to go and chuck the poison bottle from a mile high. I think the cigar is a clever way of doing this. And we even have the display cases down below so we can see what's below us. I like that a lot. I like the openness of it. So it's tricky to do that. So they're using some of these different like crate lids and things like that just so that you can see out. Makes it feel a lot more open. Kind of allows you to see other parts of the build as well. Very lush feel inside with all the curtains and everything too. Okay, and did I miss any of it? They said it was like more of a linear build, so I'm assuming I saw everything. Fantastic component. So from the meeting room to the... Oh, like this, we can call everybody here together, have a quick meeting as well. Everybody to your stations. That's right. That's everything. 6 hour rec. Thank you. Creative build. Very large inside, too. It's amazing that you're able to do that. think you're using a lot of the Altmer bookcases to make the structure of it. Wait, can I? I'm gonna cheat and look. It is bookshelves for that. But then everything from the outside doesn't look like that, which is kind of crazy. All right, how did I even get in here? How do I get back out? Well, let me. Uh-oh. Where'd I come in? I came in this way, right? Right there, right there. Wait, can I go out this way? Oh, it's actually not accessible. Which is... Yeah, everything from the outside looks more metallic. So they've really covered up all those bookcases. So they used different textures for the inside and then really changing up the textures on the outside. What do you like better? Do you like the inside or the outside better? I mean, there's a lot of creativity on both fronts. Do you think this will turn the tide of war? Do you think the Dominion will dominate the Three Banners War? I think this might do it. It seems like things could shoot this down, though. Maybe the dragon, rogue dragon, might mess us up, too. Mages with long casting spells. Ranged attacks, right? Might be able to bring this down. What a crash that would be. No, I don't know. Maybe this will really give them the upper hand. Okay, let's keep going. Thank you, thank you. Last up, we have Hachiko-chan. AD will still fail, probably. I'll find a way to mess it up. No. Guess it depends who you're rooting for. You don't know if AD will prevail. Maybe not. Certainly can't hurt to have the tech. Okay. Hachiko-chan invited me to their Mile Lake Lodge. They have a Kanazawa District. So I think this is a part of Japan. I tried to look things up about it in advance, just based off of the name, and I wasn't quite sure if I was looking up the right thing. So, well, I'll just go explore this. I'm not sure. I think the thing here is would be just to appreciate it. This is a compact district in Japan with probably a lot of merchant stalls. And I don't know if it will have other features, but we'll go with that. Well, I haven't been here either. So anyway, let's go look at this place. Hachiko-chan often does these Japanese-inspired builds, and just always does such an amazing job with what they do as far as creating these towns. It likes to make a lot of custom towns, so let's go check this out. And maybe we'll learn a little bit about the city as we go through it. I love how they have the sequence plots here, just to kind of describe the different things that are being presented. I like how... Oh, Hachiko-chan. Oh, you've done like the one thing I keep asking people to do, which is taking food items and mushing them together to create custom foods. So we have... Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. So we have... Oh, I don't know my Japanese foods well enough. We have eel. They didn't change anything with the eel. We have what looks like rice balls. Using the bottoms of some breads and using little, like, clockwork cups or plates or something to create, like, the little holders for the rice balls. I think, not to correct me or guess, onigiri. Okay, good deal. And then this one would be... Well, it's not too modified. It's some sort of noodle dish with a garnish on it with the parsley or greens of some sort. It's not super modified, right? I'll just go with a noodle dish on that one. This one definitely looks like ramen, though. Because the dragon fruit there would be like an egg. Maybe I'm wrong on this, too. And maybe the radish there, it could either be a vegetable or it could be like a little... It has a color scheme of like a little, like, Naruto fish cake thing. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but I'm going to go with that. It's ramen. And maybe just some veggies on the side there. I think it's just being represented. I think those are some tops of some carrots. But again, kind of taking it from a 5 feet back type of an approach and just kind of trying to figure out what it's supposed to be given the limited furnishings that you have. The details. I love the details. It's customized. In that case, they're using 5 different furnishings just to create a custom food dish. And I super, this like tickles my little brain. So anyway, I love it. I love the creativity, little details. I love, and then there's like the entire town. I love how bright it is. I came out like just the perfect. I should get screenshots while I'm here. I love the light from the just trickling through the trees there, using house guests and things like that to make it to feel a little bit more animated here. Oh, I've only looked at like one stall so far. Oh no, we have like more buildings to see. Oh gosh, it's so. You have like these multi-story buildings. I'm impressed. I'm like really impressed. Roniel, thank you. Making you hungry. Love the display. Inspired here. I definitely love the multi-storiedness of this and the soft lighting. So it's kind of gives it a little bit of a aura of privacy here, kind of a bit of a mystery, and trying to make use of the item limit too, so can't have all the details. You can't really peek inside the window and look at that, but you definitely get a sense of how this place functions in all different shops and things here. Oh, we have a little custom ramen stand. Oh, perfect. I'll go in and lift the thing and have a seat and oh gosh, where are my manners? I can't actually get in here. This is customary. When you go into the ramen stand, you want to aggressively hop on the stool until you get to the counter. Why can't I get closer? I'm gonna sneak around. I'm too tall. Why? Okay, we can see it from here. We have a ramen bowl. I just wanted to get as close as possible. And we have, I like how they have like a custom little chopstick stand there. We have some sort of meat being prepared there too, it seems. Using ham slices, but I'm going to guess it's not ham. Different drinks and things being prepared as well. Love the look of it. And that would be Mixed Many Soups back there, the house guest, right? Crouch, just crouch. Can I hop in? I can't hop in there and crouch though. And I can't see the details on the food. Anyway, loving the details. It's roast pork. It would make most sense. That would do it. Okay, let's keep looking. Dog interested in their chashu pork. Oh, there's even... Oh my gosh, we have like more buildings. I didn't even see these from the outset. We have a cat shrine. Love the colors on that, using those Altmer trunks. Amazing details with the lighting. All things considered, this has a very elegant feel to it, and it's not a ton of furnishings. It's about 15 or so. So I'm saying being inspired by this. If you want to add a creative element that really just draws people in and makes people be like, oh, that's gorgeous, just kind of think about how you're framing it. Instead of... I could just stuck a cat statue out there, but this makes it feel a lot more elevated. Thinking about textures and lighting, I like the wedding light that's kind of sunk up into the wall as well. Changing the textures even in here with the green bedding up above and everything too. Just thinking about it in a very three-dimensional way. Beautiful. You can look closer. I'm getting a good sense of everything here. Okay, thank you, Hachiko-chan. This is beautiful. Alright, is that you up there? There are house guests here. I'm not quite sure what they're doing. They might just be wondering who this stranger is who doesn't know what anything is. We have maybe a tea shop or spice shop. I want to go in. Love this custom building. Can I get up? Somebody got up higher. I don't know how they magically did that. I'll have to go and look. Definitely like how they have like this kind of like rice papery type of a door feel. With those lanterns swinging. Yeah, there's Hakusei lanterns from elsewhere have this perfect kind of Japanese feel to them too. Love the textures on this. Just spacing things so perfectly. Elegant feel to it. Tea shop? Okay, tea shop. Is a rice paper door an effect? There are no visual effects in here from Essential Housing Tools. They are using the backs of something. Maybe I can item identify it. I'm not quite sure what it is. There's something that's upside down and placed in there to give this just soft kind of a light effect going on. Oh, hi. Wait, can I go through there? No. It's the bottom of the wedding lantern. Oh, that very well might be the case. That would give it some brightness, too. Backside of the wedding lantern would have that texture to it. I think that sounds accurate. Coming in and out of there. A busy place there. I like how they've used these Markarth wells. I don't remember the exact name of it. The Solitude Well here. Had mentioned that before during an auction. It's like, oh, you could just sink these down, and then they have the lovely little roof structure going on with it. Oh, and we have some sort of like a gift shop. Oh, it's a happening place in here. Everybody's grabbing some... Or it's like a coffee shop. It's for... I think it might be like for sake or wine or something. I like the little bubbles. It looks like it's a little drunken moppet. Is it supposed to be a drunken moppet? It's a Neko bar. Oh, wait, what's Neko? Cat Cafe? We have the drunk Alfiq here sitting in the window, just kind of being the model customer here. The sign, Neko is cat. Oh, okay, but it's a drunk Neko cat. Perfect. I like how it's definitely entails that it's a little messy here, using the foam. Oh, what did they do to do that? They're using like a candle and like a Merkmeyer shell brazier. I think they're just maybe using the Merkmeyer shell brazier to have it like spilling its drink because it's not quite holding it all together. And the bubbles, like it's drunk. Anyway, it's a drunk moppet. So go in there to get served drinks by cat girls. I don't know what a Neko bar is. The cats don't serve drinks, do they? Yeah, no, it seems like a good business opportunity. Exquisite build. Anyway, it's fantastic. Why is this such a happening place? Anyway, if you wait for the pathing, you can see the house guest date in there. Oh, their date in there. It's a cafe, but with cats around. Oh, they just have cats around. Okay, we'll go with that. Yeah, so you have the character pathing. So they are, going to the different attractions of the town, different cities, and different markets, buying things or talking to each other or dating or being rejected. It's a place where you can pet cats. Oh, okay, that's you can pet them. Okay, persistent there, trying to grab her attention. Matt makes sense for once. Oh yeah, she must be a tourist. She's a tourist and she's just as lost as I am here. Turns out that she just signed up for a work shift there at the Neko bar. Okay, perfect. And, wait, we have more. I didn't even see all these yet. We have a giant T with a bow tie. Does T stand for tea? I don't know what it is. It's a tea shop. It's a... T stands for... Oh, no. You could... Oh, it's a dress, right? That's what it is. With a bow. It's a dress with a bow. With the long sleeves here. So it's a T-posing sleeve. With the long sleeves and the skirt dress going down, right? Long dress with a bow. Okay, traditional Japanese dress. Okay, it's like... yeah, that makes sense. Dragon fruit. Clever. Took a bit, though. Obi would be Obi sash for the dragon fruit. Perfect. Perfect. I like the creativity and the somewhat vagueness of it. But again, you're working within the item limit, so you're at 600 out of 600 here, and it's a very full place, and you can still identify what these are supposed to represent, even just using a couple furnishings there. So using those quality fabrics to come up with that beautiful, rich color for the dress there. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, Hachiko-chan says they opened up the ramen shop a bit. Oh, over this way? Oh, they removed one of the stools, so I can get a little closer. Oh, thank you, thank you. Come sit here. Oh, and I can see all the... Yeah, they have all the sauces and everything. I wouldn't have been able to see there. Or the hot grill. Perfect. Thank you, thank you. Am I trapped here? Have a drink. Have some ramen. Have some roast pork. Grab those chopsticks. Go to town. Itadakimasu. Oh no. I think I... Anyway, thank you. Beautiful. Everything I know about ramen I learned from Naruto, and I don't remember any of it anymore. Anyway, love the carpets and the roofs. Yeah, it's a good way of framing this. It definitely adds a lot of extra color here, and just really brightens everything up. Okay, so thoroughly enjoying this place. Hachiko-chan, did I miss anything? Growling tummy. I shall say thank you. Oh, I really screwed up my UI. As often happens during these housing hikes, because I always turn the UI off when I'm doing anything, and sometimes that can be a little weird. Just like really in awe with the roof structures and everything. All these details that you wouldn't even really think too much about. Like they added an extra chimney with the smoke coming out the top there. Just adds more to the busyness of this place. It feels like people are here, they're shopping, they're working. Lovely place. I guess this is all. Oh, thank you, thank you. Or what are the tile roofs? Good question. Good question. They are not Dark Elf canopy beds. They might be Dark Elf canopy beds. That doesn't make sense to me, though. I'm not so sure. They might be those merchant stalls. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Anyway, definitely like how they have the sloped carpets here. It's an Imperial Well. Oh, that would do it. Imperial Well has a more boxy look to it. To get roof structure. Okay, anyway, I'm totally in awe of this place, and I love how you have a little sign here. It's like a two-dimensional type of a feel with it, just sinking everything in there, with the bubbles, with the drinks, and the cats, and go have a drink with a cat and pet a cat. Fun place, fun place. And that will do it for this week's housing hike. Thank you, Hachiko-chan, for inviting me over, and thank you everybody else. We started with Dropship to the Serenity Falls, who had a beautiful town. We had Zulu Skunk with the Hall of the Lunar Champion, with the Altmer home, and beautiful view with the Morwa statue there. We had Kilner with the Erstwhile Sanctuary, with the Dark Brotherhood taking over the Imperial Prison. We had 6 Alarax, Moonsugar Meadow, with the giant tower and the clockwork flying machine. That was awesome, awesome. And then we end up here with Hachiko-chan's Kanazawa Town District. Not so much a town, a very, very busy city here. And beautiful, beautiful. Like everything about this place is just like jaw-dropping. Okay. And that will do it for this week's housing hike. We'll continue to have fun here at the channel, doing tours and contests and other good stuff. And that will do it. I'll put screenshots of the homes up on spicyeconomics.com if you ever need some project ideas. Thousands of pictures of ESO housing there. You can check those out. And we'll continue to have fun here. So have fun with housing.
31 months of moo goodness.
Have fun with ESO and stay spicy. Moo.